For me, this is my first foray in content creation. Like, I have been on the internet for quite a while, but I have never really participated openly in something like this, something like content creation, something like interacting with people. At one point, I tried drawing a webcomic, but that was quite a while ago, many years ago. I think I gave up by chapter 4 because I got lazy, but it was a nice experience. But yes, aside from that, this is my so I guess I wanted to say my first foray because when I was drawing my webcomic, I didn't really talk to people much and all that. I just posted stuff on where is it? I forgot. What was that site's name? I think it's still here. I forgot what it was called. It wasn't Tapas. It was it on webcomic as well? Webtoon. I think one of the sites that I posted was in Webtoon, but I'm not sure about. There was another one, but I've forgotten what the name of the site is. But yeah, other than that, I think streaming and being a VTuber is my first time actually interacting with people and doing like I guess in a way proper content creation, because you make videos and then you post stuff and then you also have a social media for reasons, I guess. Yeah. This is my first time. Do you mean DeviantArt? Oh no, I didn't post webcomics on DeviantArt because it is a hassle. Cause I update, like when I updated my webcomic back then, it would have several pages at once. At that time, the webtoon format was getting more and more popular, so my webcomic was also in webtoon format, and it wasn't very fun to post on DeviantArt. I think by that time DeviantArt it is already losing popularity. So no DeviantArt. Yeah. I did have a DeviantArt account, but I didn't post anything there. I just followed people, got into groups and exchanged llamas and all that. Good times. Alice webcomic reading stream next Friday. Oh no, the webcomic is gone. It was in my old computer, and the contents are lost to time. I have no idea where they are actually. I wish I could save it so that maybe we can. I never thought I would want to read it again. That was such a long time ago. Not that long, but quite a long time ago. Yeah, it was a very lame webcomic. My friends and I from my old school anime club also tried making a webcomic as well. Ooh. Are you enjoying it? The webcomic drawing process? Yeah. It was fun. It was a very boring storyline, but I had a lot of fun drawing it. You mean Drunk Duck? No. It was something else. God. There were a lot of it was one of the old comic webcomic posting sites. It was part of the really old ones, but I forgot. Comic Fury, that's it. I think it's Comic Fury. Oh yeah, that one. Comic Fury. There's also a place called Duck something as well, but I didn't post there. But I'm pretty sure there is a site that's called that. Blah, I can't speak, guys. So my old webcomic, it was very cringe. It was the first thing that I put out on the internet. The first thing that I guess in a way I could say the first thing that I had confidence in putting out online into the world on the internet, because the number one rule of the internet is, when you put something on the internet, it's going to stay there forever. Even if you delete it, there's always the possibility of someone finding it and saving it, and you'd never know. Anyways, returning to what I was saying. So my old webcomic was the first thing that I put out on the internet, and it held a huge significance for me, not because of how good it is. No, it is far from good. It is actually quite bad and very, very cringy and very cliche. It was Yuri. It was a Yuri webcomic, but it didn't start out as Yuri. It was just a story about two girls being friends. So one of them is brash and tomboyish, and the other one is cute and sweet and shy. So it's basically a story of two very different people being friends, learning to understand their differences and becoming the best of friends. And then, well, it's very cliche, but it turned out to be very Yuri in the end. It kind of progressed into Yuri, so I was like, oh, okay, you know what? I'll turn this into Yuri. So it was just a simple slice of life with a bit of romance webcomic. It was meant to be just slice of life friendship, but it turned out to be Yuri somehow in the end. Yeah. and then I lost interest after drawing it for like 4 or 5 chapters. No, only 4 chapters. I had the 5th chapter. I remember having the 5th chapter as my work in progress in my PC, but I didn't finish it. I only managed to post like 4 chapters on Webtoon and Tapas, if I'm not mistaken, and also Comic Fury for some reason. Yeah, Comic Fury. That's the classic. The characters gained a life of their own. Yeah, it was meant to be just a short, cute story of friendship, but it turned out to be Yuri, and I'm like, you know what? Let's go with it. Yeah. At that time when I was drawing it, before I started on that webcomic, I haven't drawn for many years. I wouldn't say I'm in an art block phase, but a lot of things were happening at that time, in Princess Alice's life. A lot of things are happening, and I had to do so much. I had to do so much stuff. There was like school and work and other things, And I haven't drawn in forever, and I lost interest in drawing. I couldn't draw. I couldn't find anything that I wanted to draw. I didn't have time for hobbies, and even when I did, I was stuck. It was kind of like a small spiral of depression at that time for many years. I think I didn't draw for a decade or so. I didn't draw for like a decade or so. I lost interest. I didn't know what to draw. You know the feeling. How do I describe it? It's like a very gray feeling. Everything around you is like in muted tones of gray. That's how I used to see things, right? So I don't know why, but something spurred me into drawing the webcomic. It was just a small idea, and I didn't intend to take it seriously. I just did it because I don't know, I just felt like doing it. And as I did it, I felt very happy because I was actually, drawing something and making something. And I got a few comments when I was drawing my webcomic. Like, it didn't get any traction, but there were people who read it, who read the comic, and there were people who enjoyed it, and it made me very happy to see that. So through that webcomic, I was able to break out of my what do you call that? My art block phase. Yeah. Hi. Welcome, Gigi Dominic. Thank you for following. Right. So continuing my story. So after I drew that webcomic, I regained my passion. Well, I wouldn't call it passion, but my enjoyment. I started liking drawing again. Yeah, and I think like sometime after that, I found VTubing. And I started drawing again. So yeah. Meritashi, happy ending. Yeah, so that's the story behind me drawing my first webcomic. I am pretty sad that I didn't save any pages. I didn't know why. I was careless, I guess. Yeah. Well, the drawings aren't very good. It's actually quite bad, but I was very happy working on it. Quite a happy ending indeed it is.